So I'm just checking them for round. So I've got bricks with a scribe, mounted it on the hub, and then spin it, and you can see, well, I can see that wheel is pretty damn round. Obviously that's not where the tyre sits, the actual bead sits in here and on here, and they're really the ones that matter. So I'll reposition the scribe and then see what it does. So positioned on the inner bead now, it's pretty damn perfect. They're tough little wheels, but it is possible to knock them out of shape, whereas this one certainly looks good. I just hope all of the others are, because you know when you're buying wheels it's quite hard to always check that they are round. I've seen new wheels not as round as that, so with a brand new tyre that should balance up fine. Now I've just got to check the other ones. This is wheel number 2. It's not as perfect as the first one. It's still pretty damn good. I mean, I'm being fussy here. You just hear it picking up on something there, but it's still not bad. So that's 2 good ones. Wheel 3. Also really good on the inside. Let's do the outside. The other thing is with these, because they're 14-inch and they have massive profile squashy tyres, that's pretty damn good. That's probably the straightest of all 3 that I've done so far. But yeah, because you've got massive sidewalls and they're only running about 30 psi, something like that, maybe a bit more. Minor deflections don't matter anyway. It's not like something with like a 45 profile or something. Well, this is going very well, because the inside edge of this 4th wheel is very good indeed. I thought one of these had a bend in it, but maybe I was wrong, just by eyeballing them. Nope, so that's 4 bob-on perfect wheels. Ta-da! Got the wheels back from Spit and Polish in Tunbridge in Kent. These are the wheels that I checked for round, and then when I dropped them off I said, can you double check that they are definitely round as well, and they've done that and they've all come back as perfect with a clean bill of health, so that's excellent news. The colour I'm super happy with. I did some research using Facebook groups, and I even read a book, which is novelty for me, but yeah, there was some disagreement between people as to whether the V8S wheels were done in Midas gold or whether they were just a generic light gold. But I've gone for a colour which I think, like the sun's out now, I think they look chuffing great. They're not like a modern cheapy colour gold. They're a bit more mellow, which I think really suits the car. Annoyingly, the car is in the garage and I cannot get sunlight on it. What I do have is my LED light representing the sun, and I think they look damn cool. The only slight problem I have now is wheel nuts. SD1s have these. This is an original SD1 type wheel nut for an alloy wheel. So it has a flat seat, flat sides, and that actually helps locate the wheel. Originally they're chrome, and what happens is, of course, wheel braces and things crack the edges of the chrome and then they just corrode and look ghastly. You can buy remanufactured wheel nuts in stainless steel, but they're about £7 each plus the VAT, I think. Rimmer Brothers, I think it works out at about £120 for a set of 20. That's a lot of money. So I have here well, they're not the best ones, but they're the only full set I've got. Some of them are okay, others are not okay. There is another option, and that is to buy the little plastic caps you can get off eBay for alloy wheels. They're deeply recessed wheels, so if I can find the right caps, they should look quite good. And of course the benefit of them being plastic or something is they're never going to corrode, and if you want to wang the wheel nuts on and off with a gun, you can. You just pull the caps off. So I'm going to have a measure up, and then it might be that it ends up with plastic cap wheels. We shall see. I don't know. Still mulling a lot of these things over, but anyway, very happy to have nice shiny wheels. And I think on that silver car with the sort of dulled paint and the patina, that's going to look shit hot. It's certainly a lot better than the weird, I don't know, Revolution wheels. Although they were 15s, they just kind of didn't really suit the car. So yeah, that's a nice throwback to the V8S models. The other thing, while I'm talking about wheels, is centre caps. This is a 5th wheel that I have as a spare. The reason I've got this is because when you have those wheel nuts, you need another wheel with that bolt pattern to match, as it were. Otherwise, if you went to put another wheel on, you'd have to change the wheel nuts as well, like if you put a steel wheel on. This one isn't great. It did have a dent in here. When I did the checking for round on the others, I checked this one too, and it did have quite a pronounced dent. I've actually beat that out, and if you put that on the car now, it spins straight. So I think I've actually fixed it. Didn't use any heat, I just used a shock hammer. So that's a good spare now. Just needs a tyre obviously, and the rest obviously need tyres. This is a Vitesse centre cap. I can't find original Series 1 centre caps in decent nick that aren't stupidly expensive. And I mean, I've never seen a set of 4 for sale anyway, but I've seen a brand new single one and it was £36, so that's just nuts. That is a Vitesse centre, which is obviously off this kind of wheel, and locates on those, and it has the red centres, but unfortunately doesn't fit these, which is a shame. So I'm still yet to work out what to do about centre caps.